Eric Conover here. I am a filmmaker living in the greatest city on earth, New York. And in this video, I'm traveling to Africa for the first time in my whole life to summit the largest freestanding mountain on earth, Mount Kilimanjaro. Keeping it short and sweet, this is the start of a 24-hour travel adventure to Tanzania. Let's go to the airport. For this trip, I needed a strong, capable travel partner. So I enlisted the help of my firefighter friend from southern New Jersey. So everyone watching, that's Patrick. Hello! Patrick is a world traveler. He is like the king of backpacking, went to Vietnam. We've known each other for I think 10, 12 years now? No, longer.
Longer.
Since high school, freshman year of high school.
I want to say hi to Chrisia.
Yes.
Hi to my family and the firehouse, I guess.
So the mission on our trip is singular. Get to the summit of Mount Kilimanjaro at any cost. So the first leg of the journey is LaGuardia to Amsterdam. 6 o'clock in the morning in Amsterdam. We just touched down in a very, very empty airport. And now we gotta get some coffee. We got about 4 hours to kill, and then the final leg is from Amsterdam to Kilimanjaro. We fly into Arusha.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kilimanjaro.
Woo! We made it to Africa! When you fly from Amsterdam to Kilimanjaro, sit in the back of the plane so you're the first ones off. That's the pro tip right there. Because immigration is insane. Also, visa is a $100, right?
For US, yeah.
There's something that's magical. Magical is the word. About arriving to a new destination in the dark of night and having to wait till daybreak to see where in the world you actually are. I felt the warmth of a Tanzania sunrise for the first time over the plains, soaring over sleepy villages through the lush green sea of trees. So it's now the next day. We're now outside of Arusha and we are with our man here. He's guiding us up Kili. This is Wilbur.
Yeah.
Wilbur is the co-owner of Kili Warriors, the company bringing me to the top of Mount Kilimanjaro. He's been to the summit over 250 plus times. I owe this man the adventure of my lifetime. You'll find out more in the next 2 videos. We've attracted a crowd. We've got a little group of followers back here. Welcome to Africa properly. It's interesting because we're already at about 5,000 feet in elevation and we're from sea level, so you can feel the air is thinner even at this elevation. I'm saying this now before the trip even starts with 100% certainty that I'm gonna get altitude sickness on this climb. At the summit of Kilimanjaro, the oxygen is half of what I'm breathing right now at sea level in New York. But we're just out here in the countryside hanging out. This is where Wilbur's from.
This is my city, my village. I don't think you can call it city, it's a village.
It's beautiful though.
Yeah.
Very peaceful.
That's great.
One of the reasons why I love traveling so much is it's just immersing yourself fully into a way of life that's so different from your own. This is Wilbert's hometown of Sakai, and this is right outside of Arusha, the main town where we flew into. Wilbert's one of those guys where he is friends with everyone. Every single person in his town knows who he is, so he's been more or less taking us under his wing and showing us around where he lives, how he lives, all the fruit markets, the welders, all the people just going about their daily lives. I learned the most when I traveled to places that I would never imagine in my whole life I would ever be in. And Tanzania is one of those places. And here we have the wild Patrick.
Pack mule.
We're attracting a crowd.
Yeah. The motorcycle crew.
Tape.
Yeah. Bike guys.
Oh, you can get in though. We got the top off of the safari vehicle cruising around. We have 3 days in the town before we actually summit Kili, so we're just getting a little tour of the city and the surrounding area. So we're driving back to the hotel and we hear like singing and dancing, and apparently that is a political campaign.
Someone lost the seat, so they are re-electing someone.
Oh, re-election.
But this is the leading party. Not many people like it, but
okay.
Anyway, you know, it's cool.
Very cool. We're taking a little pit stop right now. The first thing that you should do when you get to Tanzania is exchange your money for some shillings. Make sure you break your bills down into smaller denominations, a bunch of 2,000 and 5,000, and we're set.
Mambo area, the Maasai village, where it's normally a weekly market. So we're doing the Maasai tour marketing, and then we proceed to the other Maasai land.
I know I said we're going back to the hotel, but we're taking a little bit of a detour. We are at a Maasai market. It is Saturday, so everyone's out in the marketplace today. It's jamming right now, and look, you can actually buy sandals made from tires, reused tires.
It's incredible that they can reuse the tires like that.
If you look in the distance back there, you can see Mount Meru, which is about 15,000 feet. So if you can imagine that, Kili is about almost 4,000 to 5,000 feet higher than Mount Meru. Where I grew up, they had a flea market pretty similar to this. So it's kind of a bit nostalgic in a weird way coming to a flea market. I was saying how back in Upseekin they have a weekend flea market in Galway.
Oh yeah, farmers market?
Yeah, a farmer's market right by ShopRite.
Here they have the literal farmers markets.
First purchase, nice machete. And then here we have a lemon bitter soda. This soda tastes better than any soda I've had in the States. Like, I don't drink soda in the States, and this. This is goat liver. It's chewy. Try some. You want to try it? Okay. It's actually pretty good. What do you think?
A little dry, but that's why I have lemon bitter.
You always have to try the food when you come to a new country.
Test it first.
What is any proper Eric Conover travel video series without a drone braking? That's right. We're out at the Serengeti filming, and there's maybe one power line for about 1,000 miles in every direction, and I happened to hit that power line and the camera got knocked off. Just hoping that we have a camera shop with a drone, because this is a critical piece of camera gear for the summit up Kili. So fingers crossed we can get one and save this series. But on our way back, got a flat tire. Here comes our tow truck to the rescue. Get us back into town. Spare tires here. We have about 20 minutes to get back to the camera shop. If you are new to the channel and this is your first time watching, make sure to subscribe. You do not want to miss this Kilimanjaro series. I mean, as you can see already, we're off to a pretty hectic start. That's the best thing about travel, when you never know what's gonna happen. I will leave you here for the first episode of the Mount Kilimanjaro series. I have to get back and help with the tire. I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Do we make it to the camera shop in time? Do they have the only drone in all of Tanzania? Tune into the next episode of the Kilimanjaro series to find out and for the climb to begin.